الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد وعن علي رضي الله تعالى عنه قال ارتحلت الدنيا مدبرة وارتحلت الآخرة مقبلة ولكل واحدة منهما بنون فكونوا من أبناء الآخرة ولا تكونوا من أبناء الدنيا فإن اليوم عمل ولا حساب وغدا حساب ولا عمل رواه البخاري في ترجمة باب. Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu said that dunya is traveling on its back. So you leaving dunya behind, and akhirat is traveling facing to you. So you leaving dunya behind, and akhirat is traveling towards you. You traveling away from dunya, and you traveling towards akhirat. And further, it is being said that for both of them, there are children. There are children of dunya, and there are children of akhirat. So it is being advised that be from the children of akhirat and do not be from the children of dunya. Because today, it is the time of amal, and there will be no reckoning. And tomorrow, it will be time of reckoning, time of hisab, and there will be no amal. It is similar hadith sharif. The first one, which was done last week, narrated by Jabir radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And there he said that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that I fear the most on my ummat, it is desire and lust and long ambitions, longing desires and wishes. And Nabi Sassam said that lust will block you from haqq, will deprive you from haqq, and longing desire will make you forget the akhirat. And there Nabi Sassam had said that this dunya, it is traveling and it is going away. And this akhirat, it is traveling and it is coming. And for both of them, there are children. If you can help it, that you don't become from the children of dunya, then do it. Because today, it is the house of amal, and no reckoning, no hisab. And tomorrow, it will be the house of akhirat. There will be no amal. There will be reckoning and there will be no amal. And in this riwayat, Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu must have heard from Nabi Sassam, and he is narrating in this manner. The essence and the message and the lesson is same, that dunya is traveling on its back, and akhirat is traveling on its face. So you leaving dunya behind, and akhirat is coming towards you. And for both of them, there are children. So be from the children of akhirat, do not be from the children of dunya, because today it is amal and no hisab, and tomorrow there will be hisab and there will be no amal. Wise person, Al-Kayyisu man dana nafsahu wa amila lima ba'da al-maut. Wise person is that person, Nabi Sassam said himself, that while performing every amal, wise person puts that amal, that where it will fall into akhirat, nothing else. That is the wisest person. And وَالْعَاجِزُ مَنْ أَتْبَعَ نَفْسَهُ هَوَاهَا وَتَمَنَّى عَلَى اللَّهِ. And that person is fool. that who follows his desire, and then he has long, long wishes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very simple. If you want to become a rich person of the akhirat, then be wise and place that amal when you are performing, that where it will go into the mizan amal, onto the good side or bad side. Put that amal in front of the reckoning of Allah, whether it will be rewarded or whether you'll be taken for the task. While performing, if you think like that, then you are from the children of akhirat. Nabi Sassab said that if you can help it, be from the children of akhirat. Sometimes, some people make loads of this dunya and they loses out of the akhirat. And sometimes some people, they lose out of this dunya, but they make loads of the akhirat. Man kana yuridu al-ajilata ajjalna lahu fiha ma nasha. Whoever wants cash, will give you cash, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. And whoever wants there, that's why Sahaba, when favors started pouring in, they used to cry. They used to cry. And they used to cry on what? They used to fear. That no, we don't want no return here. We want maximum return there. It must not happen that tomorrow it will be said to us that your amal, we have dealt with it. We gave you return of that amal into dunya. So much so that nothing left in this world, in this akhirat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sahaba, they were wisest people, wisest of the whole humanity after Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bears testimony for them. من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, from the believers there are some men. And where sometime Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that they are men, it is in a praising tone, that they are brave people, they are courageous people. And in that courageousness and in that bravery, women also included. This phrase doesn't exclude women. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, there are some people, sadaqu ma ahadullah alayh. Whatever promise they had made it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they fulfill their promise. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ قَضَى نَحْبَهُ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَنْتَظِرُ. They reach to their death. Until then, they kept it up. That no, we don't want return of the dunya. We want return of the akhirah. And until their death came. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَنْتَظِرُ. And some of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, they are still waiting. وَمَا بَدَّلُوا تَبْدِيلًا. And they did not change. Not even one letter. Not even one word, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. So Sahaba, sometimes they used to come to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that this is what happened. I was treated with this glad tidings. How will you rank it? Nabi sallallahu used to, when Nabi sallallahu used to certify, then they used to become happy. Tilka ajilu bushra al-mu'min. Nabi sallallahu used to say that. No. That is what you call, that is rushing glad tidings for a believer. That is rushing glad tidings for a believer. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us expectation like Sahaba. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us weight like Sahaba. Today, we always say that, when you will become very, very serious in your dua, just rank yourself by your du'as. When you will become very serious, when you will be crying, when you feel that your heart and mind and tears and body and words, everything together now. Everything in one line. At that time, what you will ask? Oh Allah, I have this big loan to pay. help me. With that sincerity, with that seriousness, have you ever asked that, oh Allah, I have become insolvent in my iman, in my modesty, in my chastity, in my qualities, in my humbleness, in my sifat. I am bankrupt. I have zero. Oh Allah, take me out from this dilemma. When did I do that? When did I prostrate it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on my knees? Like, it is the matter of between life and death. And I'm asking for iman. I'm asking for Quran. I'm asking iman for the progeny of mine till the day of Qiyamah. No, when I will be in dilemma about my children, about my family, about my house, about their marriage, about some divorce issue, about something, there I'll be more serious than when it comes to the risk of Quran and Sunnah. And on the other side, Sahaba, they used to be very greedy. They were greedy. They were greedy for akhirat. We are greedy for dunya. They were greedy for akhirat. When I'm in tawaf and my tawaf is very emotional, ask myself, what did I ask? The ultimate end of my dua will be some benefits of dunya. And you are being granted. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, who wants everything in this dunya will give it to you. Tomorrow when you learn into hereafter, there are riwayat. It will be said that whatever you have done good deeds, it is being paid. Your account is clear. Don't expect anything. It won't happen to Sahaba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to Sahaba, no, your account is full. You never cashed it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here, Nabi Sassam is saying that don't be from the children of dunya. Are we following the nasihat of Nabi Sassam? Or are we following nasihat of our own nafs? Because we want everything in dunya. People must know that I have a good life. I don't owe to anybody. I have so many properties. I have so much of bank balance. I have this, I have that. And when they will see me in hereafter, that I have bankruptcy in every account. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the children of akhirat. Sahaba, whenever any favors used to come in front of them, they conquered empires. Roman Empire, Persian Empire, Byzantine Empire. They conquered all of them. And after conquering all of them, they were crying. If it was me and you, we have conquered, then we say, oh, this is the barakat of our iman. That's why Hazrat Maulana Sayyid Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi rahmatullah alayhi used to say that, it is from the miracles of Sahaba that their bowl was, into the ocean. And then they addressed that ocean, that can I have my bowl back? So a wave came and it came back. Like that, they ran through the water with their conveyances. So it is from their miracle. Maulana Sayyid Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi rahmatullah alayhi used to say that to me, these are the miracles. But the biggest miracle to me, he said, Sahaba went through the oceans of empire, wealth, property, belongings, material. But not even their feet, not the feet of their conveyance became wet. That is their miracle. Now from centuries, we have become, even I deliver dars, I do imamat, I do some good job. But in return, I'm expecting some worldly cash. People must respect me. People must admire me. I must have profiles. So all this, don't think that worldly benefit is only money. Whatever you expect other than akhirat, that is dunya. So Maulana Sayyid Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi rahmatullah alayhi used to say that they ran through the oceans of wealth and nothing of their beings became wet. That is even bigger miracle. Then their physical conveyances went through the water and they crossed the water. Like the army of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, like the people of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. He used to say that this is bigger miracle to me. And that is what, first riwayat Nabi Sassam said, that I fear the most about my ummah, that is dunya. We have become children of dunya. Oh Allah, it is the day of Jumu'ah. Make us from the children of Akhirat. Oh Allah, correct our qibla. Our qibla is wrong. We do many good deeds, but ultimate goal we are facing towards, that some return of the dunya. That is what I expect. That is what we ask. Oh Allah, give us the risk of iman, spirituality, marifat, muhabbat, understanding of Quran and Sunnah. Every ayat and every riwayat, meaning of their oceans will never end till the day of Qiyamah. But there are no customers for that. There are no customers for that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept us for that. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwali, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawl, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant. زهر اللاجئين وجعر المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا على الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب يا من عنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فاقبضنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندامة ولا مفتونين. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم ارزقنا حب حبيبك صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم علمنا الكتاب والتأويل. اللهم فقهنا في الدين. اللهم اجعلنا علماء فقهاء. اللهم اجعلنا من الراسخين في العلم واجعلنا من التوابين واجعلنا من المتطهرين المتطهرين واجعلنا من عبادك المخلصين المخلصين واجعلنا من الذين لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون واجعلنا من المؤمنين حقا. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله رب العالمين. اللهم بك أصبحنا اللهم بك أمسينا. اللهم إنا نسألك خير هذا اليوم فتحه ونصره ونوره وبركته وهداه ونعوذ بك من شر ما فيه وشر ما بعده. رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبسيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا. سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من أن نشرك بك شيئا نعلم ونستغفرك لما لا نعلم ونعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. رب زدنا علما نافعا ورزقا واسعا وعملا متقبلا وشفاء من كل داء. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع وعين لا تدمع وقلب لا يخشع ونفس لا تشبع ودعاء لا يستجاب له. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.